Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Narrative Archive. Now, since I'm in a mood for something evil and dastardly this night, or early morning, depending on how you want to think around 3 a.m. So, for this what if, I was thinking, what if Deku was an evil overlord? Like from the Overlord games, if you guys know them, or like the Ultimate Supreme Evil from the Dungeon series, or the Dungeon Keeper from Dungeon Keeper, or Ainzel Gones, even though he's more of a special case of Overlord. Now, how I'm going to do it is, I'm going to kind of, in a way, copy Dungeon 3's opening, which is, well, let's just start, shall we? Let's start 1,000 years before the events of my hero. During the events of Dungeon 3, you can say. At the end, instead of the Overlord winning, he's sealed away and his minions are all killed, including the daughter of the hero who became the evil servant, the ultimate supreme evil's servant. Now then, in this, now he's sealed away and vows that he will return again. And this time, he shall take over the world and succeed in doing it, turning everything to the perfect black design. Because after all, everything needs to be black. If it's not black, it must be destroyed. Now then, let's fast forward to the fight between All For One and Nana Shimura. You know, the one where she gets oofed. During this fight, it goes similar to canon. However, they were fighting in, let's say, in Germany. They run into an old ruin. In this ruin, they accidentally destroy something. All For One sees it and is kind of worried. He sees it and it says the seal of, and it was faded out. But almost everyone knows the story about the evil overlord. Almost everyone. Heroes have forgotten about it. Villains remember and are afraid of him. Afraid that if he ever breaks out of his containment, it's going to go horribly. However, when All For One breaks it, all he sees is just bones and ash. So the fight continues, and Nana Shimura dies, and All Might's pissed. And their fight goes to canon. However, a dark mist appears behind All Might, and All Might turns around and just sees this dark mist fly away. Him thinking that it's All For One goes to punch at it, but it's a black mist. And he just sees this helmet in the smoke with this beady red eyes. The red eyes. And he's afraid. He doesn't know what's going on. Let's just say the only person in the hero society that in the hero side of the society knows about the ultimate supreme evil is Nezu. Nezu and the villains are only people that know about it. Now let's cut over to the pro hero known as the Witch. She's a German pro hero that's known for her quirk called, well, evil energy. Ironic, right? Her power is gained by fear. The more fear that is around her, the more powerful her quirk is. Just for simpleton stuff, let's just call her Monica. Because I don't know any German name, and so that was the first thing that popped into my head, okay? You can judge me later. Monica is doing her patrols and sees All Might jump off and, well, sees the smoke. The smoke instantly rushes towards her and basically engulfs her. An hour late, I'll say 3 days later, she wakes up in a hospital. And this mask you see on her is over her face. And she's acting completely different to how she was originally. Now, if you don't remember, in Dungeons 3, the main minion slash commander slash puppet, Talia, I believe that's her name. I don't remember. I haven't played the game in forever. I'm just going basically what I remember. She was a dark elf turned. In their universe, in that timeline, all the elves and stuff are extinct. Talia's descendants, before she died, had a couple kids that inherited her good side. But once the evil supreme evil comes out, this good side will fade away and, well, the evil side will reemerge. This being the witch, known as Monica. Everyone is shocked to see this mask around Monica and asks, Monica, are you okay? I don't know. And I don't know why you filthy peasants will be asking me this. I would not know my stuff. Anything about myself, so if you want to do your test, hurry and get on with it before I murder you. Everyone thinking maybe she hit her head and she got a little bit of an aggressive personality now. Because most heroes know that, yes, she's aggressive, but she's never threatened people. Unless she needs to gather fear if no one's afraid of her nearby. Because the downside of her quirk is if no one's afraid of her, she can't use magic. However, thanks to the ultimate supreme evil's influence, she has access to all the magic she wants now. Now they do the test on her and accidentally run a quirk test on her by mistake, quote unquote, and realize that she's gained the second quirk. Everyone's confused by this because they know her and her quirk is well known, so her getting a second quirk is impressive in this stage of life. Her being around her early 20s. Them saying well, you have a late blooming quirk in you. I already knew about it. Let me guess. It's called evil energy. Yes. How did you? I just have a hunch. Now, excuse me. I'm gonna go now. You can't walk yet. Try me. We're not afraid your quirk won't work. Now she summons a green orb, as you see in the picture, and simply states, do you want to test me, peasant? As they all instantly get afraid and the green orb glows brighter and brighter and brighter, and then a couple seconds later, she's gone. With a note saying he is back. My master is back and shall rule the world once again. They're all confused by this, so they contact Nezu and tell him what the note says. Nezu is like, what is her what's her DNA? We've realized that she has DNA of elven DNA in her. Nezu instantly pales at this, and all the other teachers in the UA who was in the meeting for the call realize this. As he puts the doc on speakerphone, Nezu says, can you repeat that? Yes, the witch has elven blood in her. More specifically,
dark elven blood in her. Everyone pales because her personality basically did a 180 shift. And Nezu knows. All the other heroes know about the Dark Elves being evil. But no one knows why they're evil. Nezu just says, he's back. But where is he? And all the other heroes in the room saying, including All Might, who returned, or actually no, not All Might, he's still in Germany. No, I'm saying it's been 2 days, so let's say he went back. All Might's like, what do you mean he's back? I killed All for One. He's gone. He can't be back already. Nezu just says, All Might, it's not All for One. It's someone stronger. Yeah, it's like, what was it? What was the color of her quirk originally? Red. And what color did she use? Green. Nezu instantly starts sweating even more. It's like, and starts stuttering a lot. It's like, thank you, doctor. Thanks for informing me. I'll talk to you later. Thank you, Nezu, and I'll keep you updated if I learn any more information. Thank you. Everyone's like, Nezu's stuttering, so this must be serious. Guys, we have a huge, and he says, everyone, we have a huge problem on our hands. As he simply tells the heroes, do you guys remember the history books about the ultimate supreme evil? Yes, I thought that was that's a myth, right? The ultimate supreme evil was the origin of most villainous quirks. And that do certain blood types and certain races can manifest evil intentions, just not on purpose. It just happens. All for One being one example. Yes, and I do believe that the stories you heard about the ultimate supreme evil are true. So he is real. Yes, he's been sealed away for the last thousand years or so. Which means what exactly? If a dark elven girl, which is assumed to be related to the dark elves, it means that anyone that has dark elven blood will instantly turn evil, instantly turn into villains, no matter how strong their will are, who they are, or what occupation they have, they will turn evil. That's just in their nature to follow their master. We must prepare for the inevitable. As then we cut over to an elvish girl in, well, Britain. Actually, no, I'll say in the United States. She's the pro hero known as the Blood Sorcerer. The Blood Sorceress. Actually, no, wait, here's a better one. This is for you guys. The pro hero known as Bloody Mary, due to her, well, quirk being called, ironically, blood magic. She uses her own blood and to make weapons and basically anything blood magic can do. Just think of Scarlet from Mortal Kombat. That's basically what she can do. And they say America can give out license to kill for heroes, though they're really rare. Bloody Mary is one of those heroes that can kill. And this license applies to all places that have heroes in them. So theoretically, she could kill in Japan. One day, they haven't gotten informed by Nezu because Nezu's keeping this a secret. All the other heroes are in there, told them they've been informed they must keep this secret to avoid mass panic. So, and Bloody Mary and the witch are great friends. They visit each other anytime they get. And, well, Bloody Mary sees Witch with her new mask and simply asked, "Hey, Monica, you have a new mask." "I didn't know about that. Come on, you had to tell me these things." As Monica simply states, "Ah, Amy, haven't talked to you in a while. Now, you know about my heritage, right? Being dark elvish?" It's like, "Yeah, I'm a wood elf. What do you think?" "Well, how about we go talk to someone?" "Who?" Sorry I'm doing this. I just want to try to make things more interactive for you guys. Someone who would be very interested to use your skills. I mean, sure, anything for my friend. They go over and visit this tomb in Germany, and Amy, or Bloody Mary, is asking, well, how did we get here? And they just simply see this. Amy simply sees this staring at her. As then she's suddenly picked up by some sort of invisible force. Her body starts spinning and her pigment starts turning into the same color of a dark elf. Like this grayish type color. She then plops down, and her hair, from being pure silver, now has the red strands you see in the picture, and her pigment starts going back to normal. She simply kneels down to her master and says, "What do you require of me, master?" As he simply states in this demonic voice, and hopefully I can do this. No, I'm not going to do it. However, I will put more enthusiasm and threat into his voice. More power. "Bloody Mary, I want you to go to Japan and sign up to become a teacher at UA. I want you to corrupt those young heroes to be young vassals for me, just like you and the witch here. Also, I want you to stop by Korea to pick up the necromancer. Our necromancer. She's a pro hero in Korea. Actually, no, I was say she's a villain in Korea called Necromancer. I want you to go and meet up with her. I've already set a contact. All you have to do is show up at his location. After that, you can go and head to UA." "As you wish, my lord." Now, witch, since I presume they already know about you, they probably know about me. I want you to also go to UA and act like you broke out of my control and say that it was something temporarily and you were doing that to strike fear to gain more power. I want you to keep it secret as much as possible as we build our defenses. While you're at it, get in contact with some mafias in Italy and around the world and enlist them for me. They would make excellent pawns. Now go, my servants. Go and bring evil to the world that it once had. Bring back the supreme darkness, and don't worry about that. You saw nothing. As we cut over to Bloody Mary, she meets up with the contact known as Necromancer. As Necromancer simply states, "Ah, so you must be my contact for the Overlord. By someone called the Ultimate Supreme Evil." It's like, "Yes, that is my master." It's like, Aren't you the American pro hero Bloody Mary? So you seem to be corrupted by this power. By his power, I can sense it in you. That is exactly why I'm here to recruit you. You can be as strong as me. And follow our master to his will. Of course I accept. I love nothing but to bring chaos to the world. Glad to see you agree. Now come, we must go visit my master. Visit the master. And fast forward to say about 2 hours because her new Bloody Mary's new ability is to transport. As well, the Overlord simply, now his physical form has been formed. Ah, so you must be the Necromancer. The name's Sasha. I'm an American that ran away to Korea. That thing that discriminated against, so I became a villain. Huh. Well, seems like we've all been discriminated. Which was discriminated due to her powers being villainous. Same with Bloody Mary. Now, just hold still. As the same thing with Bloody Mary happened to, well, the Necromancer. And simply states, now, Necromancer, your task is to do what you love doing, cause chaos, and build me an army. Kill heroes and bring them back. Your new ability allows you to bring back heroes perfectly. Bring them back. Bring them back. And your quirk can now copy their quirks as well as be under your command for eternity once you bring them back. However, they will look like zombies. As you can see in the picture. As Necromancer Sasha simply smiles, saying, this is perfect, Master. Any heroes you would like me to target? As, well, Izuku, because he told these three his real name, Izuku. As some of you guys might interpret it as. My actual name, is something very hard to comprehend. So for now, I'll translate my name to something that you three can remember. Izuku. Just call me Overlord or Master, whatever you see fit. Do not call me Izuku. I'm only telling you guys this so you can trust me more. Though, thanks to my magic, you have undying loyalty to me. So much so that you'll kill yourself before you reveal anything about me. Yes, Master. Yes, Master. Of course, Master. I would never dream of betraying you. Now go. You have your missions. Necromancer, the hero I want you to target is the late pro hero Nana Shimura. Bring her back and bring her body here. And bring her zombified body here. I'll bring her back as one of my servants. Right away, Master. It might take a while since I have to go to Japan. Mary simply says, I can help you with the investigation. After all, I'll be going there as the spy. For Master. Thank you, Bloody Mary. Or shall I call you the Evil Empress? The Bloody Empress now. It's like, I guess that's a fitting name for me. I guess I'm the Dark Mage now or something. I'll let you decide your nicknames. Your new evil nicknames. Your new evil names. However, Necromancer seems to keep her name since, well, she's a Necromancer. Her quirk is literally necromancy. Now called permanent or evil necromancy. Thank you, Master. Now, let's go cause some chaos. As we cut over to, well, these two entering UA, Nezu is instantly shocked to see Witch without the demon mask. As he simply asks, Witch, are you okay? He's like, yeah, just a really bad headache. I fought an evil version of myself. It's like, interesting. How did you fully break it? Thanks to Mary here. Thanks to Amy here. It's like, of course, my friend. I would do everything to help you. Thank you. No problem. Nezu, that's actually why we're here. I know about the ultimate supreme evil being one of the heads over in Japan, in America. I don't believe this is his power. When I did research about what hit her, what is affecting her, she was hit by a split personality quirk. And that split personality quirk seemed to manifest itself as the darkness within her. In any case, the ultimate supreme evil does awaken. Because I personally am going to go check his tomb, and it's still closed. Perfectly closed, actually. Like, it hasn't been touched in millions of years. Even though he's only been sealed away for 1,000. That's good to know. Good to see you're still one piece, Witch. It's like, of course, Nezu. After all, you're the one who raised me. I won't be like Talia. How did you know about her? Simple. You know the stories about the Dark Witch? The Dark Witch Talia? Oh, wait, yeah. Right, sorry. It's fine. For the smartest person on the planet, you're not really that clever. Hey, take offense to that. None taken, Nezu. Don't take it seriously, Nezu. In terms of history, you're not that that bright. God damn it. So I'm just checking the time. Anyways. Nezu, I want to ask you something. You have two teaching positions open in UA, don't you? Yeah. Mind if we sign up? So you can closely monitor the side effects, because I don't know if the effects of the quirk is still there. But thanks to it, her quirk did mutate, and she has the evil part of her quirk there. She told me about this. The evil personality, that is. Interesting. I also see that my own quirk evolved. What do you mean? As she snaps, and some cuts appear on her arm, as blades start forming behind her, like you see in the picture. This. I don't need to carry an actual blade with me now. Looks like my quirk Bloody Blood Mage has evolved. I already got it scanned and everything, and they said it's Blood Empress now. Which I find interesting. Blood Empress or Blood Queen, they say I can choose between either one, since it's the first time they've seen a quirk like this. So I'm confused how my quirk evolved. It's like, I am too, dear friend, but that's enough. Nezu, we would like to work for you. It also allows you to keep a closer eye on me, just in case I have a episode of evil. You never know, right? That is true, and I will keep an eye on her. Also, Bloody Mary, did you dye your hair? I thought it would be appropriate since my quirk is related to blood and all. I mean, it looked good, not gonna lie, as Aizawa states. Sort of blushing. As Bloody Mary thinks, oh, I can't wait for Master to break him. He seems like someone easily turned to the side of romance. As he simply states, of course, we would love to have you to UA. And Bloody Mary, I know you have your license to kill, but don't kill unless you really have to. All the heroes are in shock. It's like, she has the license? It's like, of course. After all, our sister school in America only gives licenses to kill to the best of the best who graduate. Bloody Mary only being a newly graduated student, has already made a name for herself being, well, Bloody Mary. As we cut over to Japan. Actually, no, I'll get to her in a little bit. Well, Bloody Mary simply asked All Might, All Might, I actually wanted to ask you this question. I know about your late master, and I actually want to go up and apologize. Huh? I want to go apologize for not being there. I was a good friend of hers, after all. Of course you were. You make friends with everyone, Amy. I'll show you to her grave. Actually, don't retcon that. It's like, All Might, where is Nana Shimura's grave? I want to pay my respects to her. You and every hero, but yeah, I'll take you. Thank you. Fast forward about 3 hours and they arrive in this special cemetery. They go inside the tomb and see Nana Shimura's body in a glass case. She goes there and pretends to, pay respects while thinking, can't wait to talk to you again, especially being on our side. Master is gonna love having you here. Having you next to him, by his side. As she simply leaves right ahead of All Might, who's still paying his respects. Who's still, praying and all that shit. As she pulls out her phone and texts his necromancer telling the exact location where the body is. Now we cover to the necromancer who arrives there right before the two leave. Bloody Mary walks out first and looks towards the necromancer and just nods. As she hides in the bush, waiting for All Might to leave. She then goes to the body of Nana Shimura. She basically breaks in using her some specters she can summon every once in a while and revives the body. Then she simply looks at Nana Shimura and says, Wonderful is going to come in very handy. She basically picks up the zombified Nana Shimura and asks which is somewhere nearby to open up a portal. And, she teleports to Izuku. Master, I have her body. Thank you, Necromancer. Thank you, Necro. You may go now. Cause as much chaos as you like. Bring back some heroes that will prove worthy to me. I'll let you decide on that from here hence on. Now, Nana, I would love for you to join me. As he simply does what he did for the others, and Nana Shimura's fully back, and kneels saying, "What can I do for you, Master?" Well, since your new quirk, along with your remnants of One for All, is now Spectre. Evil Spectre. Or the Dark Spectre. I want you to go and haunt your former apprentice. Haunt him with nightmares. Cause him to basically have PTSD anytime someone mentions your name. As well as make it look like your body was stolen. Make it look like the work of the League of Villains. I heard they have something with a fire quirk, so somehow make flame marks around the graveyard. I'll ask Necromancer to put some dead bodies around to make it look like her work too. I'll put some couple knives in, and all that shit. But make sure to wear a glove. I don't want fingerprints tracking to you.
Right away, master. As we cut over back to Necromancer, who has received this order and is already doing that with some dead villains and dead heroes she has in her command. She's using all her concentration to not let them decay. As she gets there and, well, decays one of them to zombified form and then lets the newly evenized version of Nana Shimura kill them all. Then they go around adding burn marks using before that they used a hero with a fiber breathing quirk. Put burn marks around all over the place. Then kills it. And yes, if you guys are wondering, yes, that is Hisashi. Yes, the canon Izuku will be in this what if, but will have a different father, seeing his father died way before he was born. Now then, let's cut over a few years to the canon. The students introduced to the two new 1B teachers. Bloody Mary, now changed her name to, I will keep her to Bloody Mary. And the witch, who's changed her name to the ever-known enchantress. I would say it was the ever-known warlock. And they all... fuck. This is 1B mixed. This is the 1B, 1A mixed class. They teach the mixed classes. Basically, the mixed class are students that have the potential to be in 1B and 1A, but couldn't fit in any of those classes since they were max capacity. So they made this special class taught by two teachers. So that's what happens. And, well, they all introduce themselves. And one boy catches Bloody Mary's eye. Izuku Midoriya. Instead, I'm going to change it to... You guys are going to kill me for this. Izuku Yagi. Quirk, Strength Enhancement. As Bloody Mary just realizes, so it's one for all. It might be interesting to try to get him on our side. As she telepathically commutes this to, well, the witch. Her evil name is what people know her as, because her skin pigment is the same color as her, but when she's evil, the mask forms, but the mask is a full face mask instead of the eye mask, and you can see this outfit she's wearing. All that happens, and everything goes on. And that's where I'm going to end it off. I think this is shorter than normal, but I have to. I have work today. So, if you guys like this, I hope you enjoy this. This is my first villain, what if. So, I hope you enjoy this, and I will possibly have another one based on around our good old crazy medic. Our good old crazy doctor from a video game as a what if later. But for right now, I'm writing it, but yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. This is Left 4 Dead. I'm going to put a bookmark on this for now. But yeah, this is Left 4 Dead. I'll see you guys around. Keep on surviving, survivors. You're going to need